Bryan Leib, Executive Director for the Combat Anti-Semitism Everywhere PAC, is also a Newsmax contributor, along with Abe Hamadeh, a Republican nominee for Attorney General of Arizona. All right, Abe, I'll ask you first on this one. Everybody warned us. It's like, oh, Trump's going to cause a world war. Turns out we get peace in the Middle East. Yeah, that's kind of Nobel Peace Prize stuff, no?
Absolutely, Carl. If you remember, it all started when President Trump actually delivered on his promise on the campaign trail of moving the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. Every single president before him has promised this, and it was all empty promises. But President Trump actually delivered that result. You know, I was serving in the Middle East, too, when the Abraham Accords were signed. And I could tell you, I was serving in Saudi Arabia, which is the largest Arab country in the region. And they were excited for the Abraham Accords. And I served under President Trump as well as President Biden. And when President Biden came into office, calling Saudi Arabia a pariah state, really put a chilling effect on the relations. But, talking to the Saudis, what they loved about President Trump, not just the Abraham Accords, but also look at how he took out Qasem Soleimani. They also thought that was going to cause World War III, all of the Washington, D.C. pundits, but that didn't. President Trump led through strength, and I think it's sorely needed right now. And unfortunately, the Nobel Peace Prize has become so political, and peace shouldn't be political. We should just give him the prize that he's deserved, as well as look how much peace has occurred in the region because of it, economic development. So, it was such a good indicator for what the future holds for this region.
Yeah, but Brian, what was crazy was, they gave Barack Obama one of these awards for nothing. And even Barack Obama was like, I don't know what they gave it to me for. But, over the course of history, everybody criticized every movement of Trump, and it all added up to peace. We were more safe. We didn't have any of the problems we have today. Certainly, Iran wasn't refining nuclear stuff to the degree they are now.
Well, that's exactly correct. If it was any other president or administration that ushered in this new era of peace in the Middle East, they would have received a Nobel Peace Prize within the first month of it happening. But unfortunately, because it was President Trump that did this, he has not received that Nobel Peace Prize. And listen, at the end of the day, when President Trump had won the general election, so many people were saying that he was going to create all these world wars and everything bad was going to happen. Well, at the end of the day, no world wars happened, and President Trump achieved peace in the Middle East without any bombs being dropped, without any bullets being fired. President Trump is the peacemaker, and for that, he deserves a Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah, I agree. But real quick, Abe, you think this is not going to happen?
There's a double standard with President Trump on everything since he took office. Now what we're seeing with the weaponization of the law against him. So, no, I don't think it's going to happen, but history's going to remember Trump for creating peace around the world.
Yeah, well, hopefully we can bring it all back around again and see how it goes for the next 4 years. Abe, Brian, appreciate you being here.